Hello everybody and welcome back to the second week of Adult for a Year. One of the things that I got a lot of requests for last week was how to cook for yourself now that you're living on your own. And one of the things that I have really grown to love doing is cooking, and I have a few simple dishes that might make some good meals for you when you're living on your own. So without further ado, here is our first cooking episode. Now what I'm going to be making today is a really simple dish of broiled pollock with a baked potato and green beans. Here's what you're gonna need. We've got some frozen baked beans, some aluminum foil, some frozen pollock, and the only reason that I chose pollock is because this bag was $2.50 for 3 pieces of pollock, so it's incredibly cheap and actually a rather tasty fish. We've also got a white potato that I've already rinsed. We've got this pollock that I've thawed overnight in the refrigerator. Here we've got some lemon juice, some olive oil, and some salt and pepper, and of course, last but not least, we've got ourselves a box of wine because we love ourselves and want to be happy. Now, before I started filming this video, I already preheated my oven to 450 degrees. The only thing that's actually going in the oven is the baked potato, and one of the great things about potatoes is that they'll cook at a lot of different temperatures. I've gone as low as 300 and as high as 500 and gotten really great baked potatoes. So whatever you're cooking, you can just throw it in there with them. So all we're gonna do is take this aluminum foil and wrap the baked potato with it and throw it in the oven for an hour. All right, so it's been about 50 minutes since I threw the potatoes in the oven, which means it is time to start cooking our beans. I'm just gonna take a tiny little saucepan because I'm only making 1 serving of beans. And while that's over there boiling, I'm gonna go season my fish. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna put on the fish is a little bit of olive oil. Just a nice little dribble. Normally I'd use a brush to do this part, but I don't have a brush and this works fine. Next we're gonna squirt on some lemon juice. You can use a real lemon if you want to, but this lasts longer. Again, I'm just gonna rub that in. It's really simple. Then I'm gonna shake on some salt. Last but not least, I'm gonna shake on some black pepper. That's literally all the seasoning that you need, and now I'm gonna go wash my hands because I've got raw fish right here. And our pot is boiling, so I'm gonna throw in a shake of these green beans. That was more than I meant to put in. Now, how long you cook the green beans depends entirely on how you want them to be. I usually like them to be a little bit more crisp. Some people like to cook them a lot more to get them sort of limp, and I don't really like the way the flavor changes them, but if that's what you're into, whatever. Just make sure that you're checking up on it along the way, taking a few tastes and stuff to see that they are the way you like them. And I might as well serve myself some of this wine, because why not? Not bad. Almost. All right, so now's the time for us to cook the fish. The thing about fish is that it cooks incredibly quickly under a broiler, and you want it to be the last thing that you do. For those of you who don't know, a broiler is something that cooks incredibly hot from the top, and it depends on your oven where it is. On an electric oven, it's usually the top element is just going to get obscenely hot and you're going to put it right underneath that. But I'm using a gas oven that has a bottom drawer broiler. So I'm just gonna throw this in there for literally about 90 seconds, and while that's going on, I'm gonna plate everything else. The way that you know that your fish is done is that the thinnest part is completely opaque and it flakes really easily with a fork. Mine wasn't quite done yet when I just checked on it, but I'm only gonna leave it in there for about 5 more seconds. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells great. So this is pretty much it. You can add some lemon to your fish if you want to, salt and pepper to your beans, butter to your potato. You can do anything you want to, but in general, this is finished. And obviously, I can't forget to food blog this. So I hope you enjoyed this video and give this meal a try. It's one of my favorites for something that I need to throw together without much thinking in the middle of the week. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all next week. Bye.